Have you ever wondered how a Roman emperor from almost 2,000 years ago could hold the key to your financial freedom today? Marcus Aurelius, one of history's most powerful leaders, wasn't just known for his empire-building skills. He had secrets about wealth and success that most modern financial gurus completely overlook. Today, I'm going to reveal how applying just one of his ancient Stoic principles transformed my financial situation, and exactly how it can do the same for you. You might think Stoicism is just philosophy, something intellectual, abstract, maybe even boring. But trust me, you've probably never thought about it like this. Marcus Aurelius had immense wealth at his fingertips, yet he lived a remarkably simple, controlled, and strategic life. But here's the twist. His wealth didn't come from luxury or excess. It came from mastering his mindset and emotions. What if I told you that wealth isn't just about money, but also about controlling your internal state? Now stay with me, because soon I'm going to share precisely what Marcus Aurelius said that shifted my mindset from financial anxiety to confident, calm abundance. But first, let's tackle a simple truth. Most people think they'll be financially free once they have a certain amount of money. Have you ever felt that way? Maybe you've said, if only I had an extra 1,000 or 10,000 a month, my problems would vanish. But here's a critical question. Why do so many people who suddenly acquire wealth still struggle with financial stress and anxiety? This was exactly what Marcus Aurelius warned against. He knew something most of us never figure out. True wealth begins not in your bank account, but in your mind. The emperor believed deeply in focusing only on what you can control, your reactions, your mindset, your choices, and not obsessing over external circumstances that you can't change. Sounds simple, right? But let's be honest, most of us spend our lives worrying about things completely beyond our influence. Here's the fascinating part. Applying this single Stoic principle allowed me to regain total control over my financial situation. Instead of reacting emotionally to every economic setback, market shift, or unexpected expense, I started focusing solely on the decisions within my control. My spending habits, my investments, my business strategies, and my daily mindset. The results were immediate and shocking. But before I tell you exactly how much my financial life changed, ask yourself this. How much of your current financial stress is caused by worrying about things you can't control? Imagine waking up each day calm, confident, and in control of your finances, free from the endless stress of money worries. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The day I fully understood that quote was the day my financial journey completely transformed. But how exactly do you put that ancient wisdom into practice right now, today, in your life? Here's the secret I discovered. I began to separate every financial challenge into two clear categories. What I can control and what I can't. Market downturn, can't control it, but I can control my investment response. Inflation rising, can't control the global economy, but I can adjust my spending, increase my income streams, and protect my assets intelligently. Suddenly, by applying this simple Stoic approach, my financial stress dissolved into clarity and proactive decision-making. But you might wonder, how exactly do you start doing this immediately? I'll walk you through the exact steps shortly, but consider this first. How many successful investors, entrepreneurs, or wealthy individuals have you heard of who panic or stress constantly about money? Probably not many, because wealthy people, especially those influenced by Stoicism, understand clearly the power of emotional discipline. But what's their secret technique to mastering emotional discipline? And how can you apply it to your financial life immediately to see real results? In just a moment, I'll explain precisely what daily habit I adopted from Marcus Aurelius that took me from anxious and struggling to calm, wealthy, and secure. It's a simple daily practice anyone can implement right away, regardless of income level, age, or financial background. Before revealing it, let me ask you this. What would your life look like if you genuinely had zero anxiety about money? The truth is, achieving financial freedom isn't just about earning more money. It's about changing your relationship with money itself. Marcus Aurelius understood something crucial. Emotional and financial discipline are inseparable. But how exactly do you cultivate emotional discipline? And what's that powerful daily habit I promised to share? The one that Marcus Aurelius himself practiced each day, that completely revolutionized my financial well-being? Keep watching, because you won't believe how straightforward, practical, and effective this habit truly is, and how quickly it can shift your entire financial future. The daily practice Marcus Aurelius used, and the one I immediately adopted, is journaling, but not the typical journaling you might think of. Each morning, he wrote briefly about his intentions, clearly identifying what he could control that day, and consciously letting go of what he couldn't. By simply adopting this focused journaling habit, you too can start making powerful financial decisions with clarity and confidence. Let me show you exactly how to do it, step by step. Each morning, grab a notebook and clearly write down 2 columns. In the first, list everything causing you financial stress or anxiety that you can't control. Market fluctuations, economic news, or global crises. Recognize them clearly, acknowledge them, then consciously choose to let them go. In the second column, write down everything you have direct influence over: your spending habits, your savings, your investments, your personal and professional decisions. Now here's the powerful twist that completely changed my finances. For each item listed in the second column, clearly outline one simple, practical step you can take immediately. For example, if you're stressed about debt, a practical step could be negotiating a payment plan or allocating extra money each month towards repayment. Concerned about your investments? Set aside time today to research alternative assets or smarter allocation strategies. Doing this daily transforms vague worries into specific, actionable steps, and action eliminates anxiety. You might wonder, can something as simple as journaling genuinely transform your financial life? Let me share exactly how impactful it was for me. Before adopting this Stoic practice, my financial decisions were driven by anxiety, fear, and uncertainty. But within just weeks of daily journaling, I found myself calm, strategic, and proactive. Emotions no longer drove my financial decisions. I took clear actions daily and quickly saw measurable improvements in my savings, investments, and overall financial health. And remember, financial freedom isn't merely about how much money you have. It's about how confident and peaceful you feel about money. Marcus Aurelius didn't become one of history's greatest leaders by panicking or reacting emotionally. Instead, he deliberately crafted his mindset, developed disciplined routines, and maintained emotional composure. That's exactly what this daily journaling practice will empower you to achieve, starting today. Here's another powerful benefit most people never consider. The Stoic practice of journaling helps prevent impulsive, emotional financial decisions that cost millions of people thousands of dollars every year. When you clearly differentiate what you can control from what you can't, you'll naturally reduce impulsive spending, panic selling, and rash financial choices. This simple, intentional clarity directly improves your net worth and financial resilience. Now, I promised you practical, immediate results, so let's make this crystal clear. If you want to start applying Marcus Aurelius' wisdom today, simply grab a notebook right now. Begin tomorrow morning by clearly defining those two columns: uncontrollable worries versus actionable steps. Commit to doing this for just 5 minutes each morning, and within these, you'll feel your stress diminishing and your financial confidence growing exponentially. But I know what you might be thinking. Can this small daily habit genuinely lead to substantial wealth and freedom? Let me share a quick personal example. After consistently applying this Stoic journaling method, I found myself naturally saving and investing more, making wiser financial decisions, and earning significantly more income. Over months, the cumulative effect transformed not just my bank account, but my entire financial outlook. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." He understood something essential. Financial success is driven primarily by mindset, discipline, and emotional resilience, not just numbers or calculations. The secret, he taught, that financial freedom begins within, can completely revolutionize your financial future starting today. So ask yourself this: are you ready to finally eliminate financial anxiety from your life? Are you prepared to wake up every morning feeling confident and completely in control of your money? If your answer is yes, you now have the simplest yet most powerful tool right at your fingertips: Stoic journaling. I challenge you right now. Try this Stoic method for just 1 week and see firsthand the profound difference it makes in your financial confidence and clarity. Financial freedom isn't a distant dream reserved for the lucky or privileged. It's an achievable reality for anyone who chooses to master their mindset. Marcus Aurelius has shown you exactly how, and the only question left is, will you take action today?